was our mascot, the Boilermaker Special. As we all know, we have a full-size model, a slightly smaller model, and our very much smaller remote control model. So our concept generation, we started by listing off some things that we thought fit the criteria of action toy, and we ended up going with the remote control vehicle because of its wide range of appeal. It's really only limited in what you can do with it by the user's imagination, despite the fact that it only can go forward, backward, and turn. And then we refined the concept to be a remote control version of the Boilermaker Special to show off our school spirit and also connect the fact that Purdue is associated with a very good engineering program, and therefore an electromechanical toy would be a very good thing for a young child to learn from. So then we discussed the design constraints and begin our prototyping. So our design goals, we had some design criteria. We wanted forward and backward motion, as well as a turning mechanism with a stopper, so it would only, turn as far as it should be able to turn. And we wanted to be remote controlled and operate with AA batteries, and we wanted our target age group to be ages 8 and up.
So here's our final design. As you can see, it's right here. Based similarly to the extra special and the special, and it's also takes into account some of the ratios of a real train, how long the barrel is, and smokestack and such. We have a drivetrain in the back. We have drive wheels. These wheels in the middle are follower wheels connected by a link. The front wheels that have our steering mechanism, they are also not driving, it's just two-wheel drive. We cased it all in, all the circuit boards, the batteries, the motors, all the wires inside. On the bottom as well, it's encased so that it won't kill anything as it's moving along.
Yeah, one other thing to note, Creo, at least we could not figure out how to paint it. Specifically, you have to paint face by face, so that's why it looks a little bit different than our actual film.
So here it is working. You can see the front wheels turning side to side as the back wheels are going forward, each on the same kind of shuffle way. It's hard to see from here. The bottom view, there's a battery box. We took wires and soldered them together and put battery connectors in here so that we can hold 4 AA's. And in there securely. One thing looking back, we would put a battery cover on there just to hold them in there more securely. And as I mentioned earlier, it's all enclosed in the bottom, so no wires, nothing to catch. Front view, as you can see, not in the picture, there's a light that comes out the front that lights up when it is moving forward and backward. And the side view just gives you a good look of how it is. There's also that black square in there is the on-off switch just so you're not draining the battery when it's on.
So the next thing, as John mentioned, was our drive assembly. We essentially have a double reduction gearbox. I did the math this morning, and I think the ratio actually comes out to about 20 to 1, so 20 revolutions of the motor equals 1 revolution of the drive wheel. There you can see an animation. It might be a little bit difficult to see, but we do have lines on the gears showing you they're rotating. Also, we have the animation of the rack and pinion system. So we have 2 motors, and like John said, everything's hooked up, soldered together. One other nice design feature that we incorporated was a rack that stopped when you got to full steer. You can kind of see it here. We have a nice sharp edge off of the rack, so when you go to full steer, you hit the rack on the motor holder on both sides. All right. The other thing we do have, we actually incorporated some springs in there, so we do kind of have kind of like shocks. We have essentially an upright with a metal pin that goes through the upright with the wheels glued onto the pins, so the pins rotate and the wheels are fixed to the. So here's the top view. We're working with very, very small gears, so we actually got an RC kit. But as you can see, it took quite a bit of work to get the right gear mesh so that we could model it and then end up making it all work together.
So as far as fabrication, pretty much everything you see is 3D printed. Frame, train body components, the wheels, spindles, everything that you pretty much see is 3D printed. The only things that we did 3D
said with the battery case, I kind of regret not making a battery cover. When you hit a bump, the batteries do tend to pop out. Right now we just have electrical tape on it. But yeah, it runs pretty good.
It's our video that has it, doing donuts and stuff. We'll get to that in a second. Before that, some of the feature improvements. We like to design a larger peg for the middle wheel, so somebody pointed out. On the frame, we have pegs sticking out, which hold the middle wheel there. They're pretty thin right now. We haven't sheared it off yet, but if we hit a bump, we're pretty afraid that we're going to shear it right off the frame. So we wanted to design that a little bit larger. But all this stuff is pretty minor. This functionality, it works really well, so this is kind of fine some changes. We want to create larger pegs for also the steering cover to adhere to. So right now it's very small, and the steering cover adheres to two pegs that are sticking up off the frame that holds it stationary. Those are pretty small in diameter right now, so we can make them bigger. It would be a little bit more secure. We'd be a little less afraid of breaking it off.
It's pretty difficult to see, but in there, this is just the cover. All that's holding it on there are the pegs that you just glued in. So it's very skinny peg.
We haven't had any problems yet, but it's an area that we're concerned about. Also, we want to utilize variable speed motors to control both the drive and steering mechanisms. Right now, they're either all on or all off. So it doesn't give us a whole lot of control, which is why it takes off really quickly. Again, design battery cover, and then create more clearance between the cat body and the circuit board. It was a pretty tight fit. We got it on just fine, but if we could open it up a little bit more, it'd make it a little bit easier if we were to want to sell this as do-it-yourself trading RC console. And then a more detailed picture.
We did put rubber bands around the tires.
There we go.
So that would just be out of the-
Pretty well. And we got one more, which is the train coming at you.
So as you can see in the video, we're running it with only 4 wheels on it. Like Burdette said, we're a little bit worried about the middle pins just shearing off, but for testing, we just wanted the 4 wheels to be breaking.
Are there any questions?
Yeah, so I actually have the links. We put them on there to start with. However, it reaches kind of a toggle position when you rotate it, and it'll flip because there's, I guess, 2 solutions to the motion. So we just scrapped that idea, put the wheels on. They still touch and roll with the car, and we glued on a stopper so that the wheels wouldn't fall.
The link was really for aesthetic value only. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, through quite a bit of research, I mean, I love RC cars. I mean, I played with them when I was growing up. However, I've never seen a remote control Boilermaker Special. Surely there are RC trains out there, but being as it's Purdue, we wanted to do that. Ours can do burnouts.
And donuts.
I don't know, do you want to take that one?
I think it's just a lot more fun to play and be able to control it and steer it. For me, I was always into like driving whatever it was or seeing what it could do, and I think more than just watching something go straight out, I'm going to control it.
And as I mentioned before too, there's the potential to market it as a build your own kit, so you could build your own Boilermaker Special.
Yeah, I did quite a bit of soldering. You can't see it, but there's a circuit board under there. I ripped apart a couple of battery connections and soldered wires back on to get it to work.
Did you ever think about making it a 4-wheel drive so it could go off the road?
Not really. Honestly, not really.
Future consideration.
I don't know, that'd be pretty cool if you have a train that goes off the rails.
as a business model, like, how should, like, target that market from this specific?
Yeah.
How should target like other mass markets?
I mean, with it being the Boilermaker extra special, the market is catered to Purdue followers.
You don't have anything Purdue on there necessarily. If you just have the paint scheme that you know is the Boilermaker special, you could market it to people who know what the Boilermaker special is, and then also people who just like the cars or hats.
Paint job is easy to have two different ones. So.
Yeah, we actually thought about putting a horn on it so that when it's driving forward, the rules to chew. We didn't get that far though.
I wanted